Like, why should you be infested with lice and then lose your life in like in the process of trying to treat the lice? It's lice. Like, it's lice. It's not Ebola. I know somebody has given you that fantastic idea that if you have lice, right, you should use insecticide on your hair because logically it is an insect. Hi, you're welcome to another episode of Ask the Trichologist. My name is Atilola, and I am the trichologist at African Naturalistas Hair Clinic. African Naturalistas is your one-stop center for all your hair and scalp needs. And what we do at African Naturalistas is to help you achieve your goal of healthy hair naturally, and we do this using several services and products, including hair products, regimens, memberships, our hair clinical services, trichology services, and so many more. Ask the Trichologist is that program where we answer all your questions, whether it's hair questions or scalp questions, mostly at a high level. So if you have questions for us, just ask in the comment section below or send an email to att@africannaturalistas.com if you prefer to be anonymous. All the details are in the description box below. So make sure you send in your questions so that we can get you started. Today's question is coming from Joanne. Joanne says, "What's up, Atilola?" This is the first time somebody's telling me what's up. All right, what's up, Joanne? I almost lost a co-worker because of lice issue. And I remember that I had watched your video some years back where you talked about how lice killed somebody in Lagos State in Nigeria. I want you to please talk about this issue, educate us well so that people can stop these bad practices and we don't have to lose life needlessly when there are other ways of getting rid of this issue. All right, I'm very excited. This is not exactly a question that we're getting this time around from Joanne. This is like an SOS announcement that she's asking me to make. And trust me, I love to make these kinds of announcements. Anything to help you, right? Yeah, so there was a time, I don't even know whether I see happening, but I believe it happens a lot where people were using, or people were dying because they were trying to get rid of lice. Like, you think that getting rid of lice is something that is very small. I mean, it's lice, it's not poison. Like, why should you be infested with lice and then lose your life in the process of trying to treat the lice? It's lice. Like, it's lice, it's not Ebola. So I'm going to make this announcement again. And because of that, I'm going to be talking about the things you should not be doing if you are infested with lice or your child or children are infested with lice, right? Because I don't know why people keep doing this over and over and over and over again. The first thing you want to do is you don't want to use insecticide on your hair. I know somebody has given you that fantastic idea that if you have lice, right, you should use insecticide on your hair because logically it is an insect. So just spray it and then get rid of it. I mean, there's something, I'm not going to mention this brand in my part of the world, but it's a very popular, powerful insecticide that people use to kill their insects, right? And we found out that some people use it on their head. Like, when people want to commit suicide, this is the brand that they drink in my part of the country. And then somebody thinks it's very ingenious to take this insecticide and spray it on the scalp. And many times it's not because they think it's ingenious. It's just as a result of ignorance and as a result of bad advice. And we've had people that have died. Like, first of all, I think it was 2018 that I heard of the first case of death where somebody used this insecticide and then sprayed it on the scalp and then died. And then people are coming in, because we have a hair clinic, right? People are coming to meet us on our private messages, chatting us up, and they are saying, oh, they have lice and that they want a treatment, and then can they go ahead and use insecticide? And you're like, are you still thinking about this in 2022 or 2023? Like, Haven't you heard of many people that have died? So the first thing you don't want to do when you have lice is you don't want to use insecticide. I don't care how bad the lice are, you don't want to spray insecticide directly on your head. And I'm going to talk about the reason why after I talk about the second thing you should not be doing. The second thing you should not be doing if you have lice on your hair is trying to suffocate it with kerosene. Like kerosene in this part of the world is what they use to cook. Like it's a flammable liquid that they put in stoves and they use to cook. It's one of the byproducts of crude oil. So it is not the same thing as the cooking gas, but it's actually a cooking oil, and it's not something that you can. Of course, it's not edible. Some kinds of kerosene. There's another type of kerosene that is used to fly planes, to fly jets, right? That's another kind of kerosene, but that's not the same kerosene that is used. But it's very close, but it's not the same kerosene that is used to cook food. Anyway, so some people try to put that on their head to suffocate the lice, and that's not what you should be doing. Now, the reason why you don't want to be using kerosene, and the reason why you don't want to be using, what's the first one? The reason why you don't want to be using insecticide is because when you put anything on your skin, it gets absorbed into your bloodstream, which is why a lot of people even say you should not try as much as possible to avoid or minimize the amount of chemical skincare products that you use, because anything you put on your hair, your scalp actually gets absorbed into your bloodstream. So the case of this lady that used insecticide was the fact that, number one, the head is already it's the most sensitive part of our body, right? And then the brain is housed like underneath our skull. And then you take this kerosene or this insecticide and then you spray it. Out of ignorance, you go to bed and then everything is being absorbed directly into your bloodstream, into your brain, everywhere, and then people just die. Like it's so heartbreaking, because this is death as a result of ignorance. Like the ladies woke up that morning, didn't think that they were going to die, right? And then they just die needlessly because of ignorance. So please stop using kerosene on your head. Stop using insecticide on your head when you have lice. Stop using all these harmful, horrible chemicals, crude oil byproducts on your skin. I mean, you wouldn't even use it on your skin. Why use it on your scalp, right? Another thing you don't want to do when you have lice is to relax your hair. Like, I mean, I've heard so many horrible things that people do because of lice, right? What you don't want to do, you don't want to relax your hair. Don't go and relax your hair. If you want to relax your hair because you want to relax your hair, then relax your hair. But don't relax your hair because you want to get rid of the lice, right? Like, don't relax your hair because you want to get rid of the lice, because you will not like it. Well, by the time the relaxer, so what you're trying to do is you're trying to take the chemical in the relaxer and then suffocate the lice. Right? Yeah, relax. People like relaxer works for lice. It works for lice, but is that the only solution? You get what I'm saying? If you want to relax your hair for yourself, relax it. Don't relax it to kill the lice when there are other ways to kill lice. You get what I'm saying? So don't go and relax your hair to kill the lice. That's if you want to relax your hair because you want it to be straight. But don't relax it because you want to kill the lice. Right? And lastly, you don't want to ignore it. You don't want to ignore the situation. No, that's not lastly. You don't want to ignore it anyway. That's the fourth thing. You don't want to ignore the situation, because if you ignore it, it's going to burrow, it's going to replicate, and it's going to infect other people. That's just it. It's just going to be doing its thing. I'm not even sure after a while you can ignore it, because lice are not things they're not friendly. Let me put it that way. They like penetrate, they do their thing, and man, they are active when the lights are off. Like it's like you're on fire. So maybe I shouldn't have said you should not ignore, because if it were a really serious case of lice, you can't actually ignore it, right? And then the last thing you don't want to do is that you don't want to put your child or yourself in contact with other people. You don't want to either go to the salon without telling them. You don't want to put everybody at risk because you want to be irresponsible. So you want to inform people, I have lice, my children have lice, so please stay away from us, because lice is very, very communicable. Lice likes to jump off from one person to the other. They are not like very comfortable where they are. They like to show themselves. They like to spread their wings. They like to show that I'm not okay where I am. I need to go and meet your friend. Like lice. That's how they are. So you don't want to let people, you don't want to just be moving, going from parties to parties and all those things. So those are 5 things you should not be doing when you have lice. 5 things you don't want to do when you have lice. Now, if you have lice, I've already talked about it in a video. I'm going to link it here, right? What you should be doing when you have lice. I'll link the video in the description box below, and maybe somewhere in this video. I don't know whether I will do that, but I might do that. I probably will do that, and then I'll also link it in the description box below. So what should you do? Quickly, just go to the pharmacy, right? Get a cream or a shampoo. What you're looking for is permethrin or pyrethrin. Permethrin or pyrethrin. They are popular lice treatment, especially if you're in the Western world. I'm sure you probably already know about this. You can also suffocate them with essential oils, right? I talk about that more in the video that I'm linking to this. You can do the combed out method, where you also use the neat comb to comb them out. That's very, very stressful, but then you can do that. It works well, but you have to do that like maybe twice a week for a period of 6 weeks. And there are so many other things you can do. Just click the description box below. I've already given you something, but if you want more of what you can do apart from buying pyrethrin or permethrin, doing the comb out method, suffocating them with essential oils, then check the description box below and watch that video. So what I want you to do is please like, subscribe, share, click on the notification bell, comment in the comment section, showing us some love. Like, comment, share, click on the notification bell, and then subscribe. And if you want to get hair care courses, check our flagship hair care courses in the description box below. Whether you want to overcome hair loss, you want to grow your hair long, you want to grow your edges, you want to overcome scalp disorder, you want to just learn about hair science, click in the description box below and we'll be there to help you. All right then, till I come your way again in the next episode of Ask The Trichologist. If you have any questions, send an email to att@africannaturalistas.com, or you should ask in the comment section below. Bye.